Right, so this is TougeSW, TougeSW.com. That's the website. It's my whole vlog and all that stuff. This is season 2 of episode 13 on the date of 5/1/2025. So who am I? I am the Wandering Raven. I I'm I guess gonna start it off. I'm the Wandering Raven, born and raised in Vegas. I've been drifting for over since I came back from Oregon. Actually, came back I was in Oregon 2010. I learned how to do drifting and autocrossing and stuff like that in the toge running up in the Oregon, central Oregon. I loved it. The only reason why I left Oregon was because I got chased out by a business partner. He actually held me against my will and sent me back. Well, he didn't send me back. I ended up running back because I was afraid of my life. Why is that Warframe back on? Hmm, ew, Add, add. Okay. So, um, anyways, up there they had this thing called Toge Northwest, which was a nice, beautiful community. It actually helped me reboot. And it changed my life, everything around. It was an amazing time. But since I came back to Vegas, I wanted to start it up something new since I can't make it back up to Oregon like I wanted to. So I try to start when I came back in 2011. I tried to do this a little bit. I couldn't build a community out of it because Vegas is a huge different beast whatsoever. So it doesn't matter. I tried for a little while. That didn't work. I decided to kind of give it like a little, like a left it on like a back burner. Then I started doing a little bit of blogging on it, and then I thought about doing some type of just coverage on certain events that I can make it to that I can afford to make. It's inexpensive to do anything. I can't even walk outside without freaking dropping $20 somewhere because things cost money, and it became worse now. Let's see. So started out as a project, and then the last 2 years, I've been really picking up pace on everything on my drift car, and I started this all over again. That's why we're on season 2. Season 1, the whole point of it was to boost my self confidence, boost my morale, everything, because I've been dealing with a loss, and um, I've been having the hardest time ever just to get anything moving, try to do anything. So that's why I put this project together. That's why I'm having this vlog now, because I'm trying to not just give like an awareness about, when you're dealing with loss, you know, you need something to help boost you up, help motivate you, especially when you have no one else to help you with it. No one else to support you, nobody else to do anything to help you. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself, and so a lot of people, it's really hard, especially when they feel like there's nowhere to go, and you just feel like you're dragging your feet, and everybody's like treating you like you just don't belong or something. So this is the project. This is what's been keeping me motivated and everything else, and that's who I am, the Wandering Raven. And if you really know, my name is Brandy. I'm here, all that extra stuff. If you wanted to know that, I have, I have my own Instagram, which is at Wandering Raven. I got my YouTube at Wandering Raven. I got my TikTok Wandering.Raven because somehow Wandering Raven was taken. What else is there? And let's go to the next thing. Number 2, the Drift Car vlog update. So what have we done? It's been a long week. I kind of don't remember either. meaning like to felt like yesterday was freaking um Friday for some odd reason. So let's go and now my glasses, my screen, and content. Right. Let's do this. All right. So we're gonna bring this over. I'm gonna open this up. 8 views 3 days ago. I cut this up. It's 19 minutes long. I'm gonna try to keep it as, since you're probably not gonna be able to hear sound. I can't get the sound through the desktop app for some reason. Um, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna point out. All right. So I did find an oily. This is the bottom of the turbo right here. There's like a down. There's like a, what is it, the return line? What is the return line? That little thing right there is actually broken. Like the seal is not sealing like it should, especially when it's fully tight on the screws here. And yeah, it's been leaking oil all the way down. But the hose itself is really brittle and solid. It's not rubber like it should be. So on both ends, it's was seeping oil out of it as well on both sides. So technically at the bottom half, it was spraying oil everywhere. And that's what I was trying to point out here. So I was taking it off. I couldn't find the friggin' right size thing to put it on there. I tried to go find one. So yeah, we're speeding through until we hit number 2. I was like trying to find my tool. Couldn't find anything. I couldn't even find my adjustable wrench, which should have been in there. It might be somewhere else at the moment, but let's see. So I was looking around. I don't know what I was doing, other than I was pointing out that I was doing that, looking for tools. Yeah, I barely fit to the 25. I think it was like a 26, or it might just be one of those really big offset ones that are not millimeter. I did get that off. Not yet though. So I'll finish that off. I think what I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna pull these bolts off and realign the interval area so I can get the out portion here to align better. I think that's one of the things I might do this weekend. Yes, I was taking it off. So I'm gonna try to replace that. So I gotta probably just take that down and see if I can get like something else that'll fit in there. So yep, there we go. We took that apart. What is that? Oh, so tiny. So part 2. I was talking more about the hose here, how brittle it is, how hard it is. I was having a hard time getting it off the other end because the other end is like 3 barbs. But because of that, it was also kind of like molded on it. That made it almost impossible to take off. Let's fast forward that a little. Oh yeah, we wanted to look underneath. We were looking at this nipple that's underneath the oil pan. Make sure that it wasn't broken in any way. Didn't look good. That's technically from factory, so yeah. At most, it's actually bent upwards, but nothing's ripped, so that's a good thing. That would have sucked because then I would have had to pull the engine, pull the thing off, have somebody weld it. I mean, it would have been kept on leaking now if it was, so. Okay, so we went underneath. There's my divorced wastegate. Me and my foot. Part 3. Did I cover? No, I took it off. Explained how it's broken on the inside. I mean, you can see this on my YouTube, so. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I'll just go ahead and cover this myself. I did the cluster right there. I finally got a gauge that sits in the center. That's the tachometer. Got it all nicely done. I just now got to order 4 gauges, or 3 gauges, really. I need fuel, I need a battery, and I need, well, battery volt, whatever, and oil. Because I also have the coolant one as well that I can put in here and take it out from my other area. So that's that. And if I need tachometer or something like that, or not tachometer, but speedometer, I just use my phone. I got like the apps that actually tell you your actual speed. It's kind of cool. I think I was trying to point that out too. Yeah, I did. A bonus little one at the end. Last 30 seconds. The idle on my S12. Kind of has like a little rowdy, little, meaty little exhaust feel, which is kind of cool. That's that. You can actually see it now. It's live. It's been live for about a week now. Um, yeah, pretty cool. So that's the update. We worked on the oil issue problem, which I'm pretty sure it was the actual bottom of the line. It makes sense since there's oil pretty much everywhere underneath, and the most points that are wet is like right there. And finish the. Now I just gotta order gauges and a new line, and should be good to go. Hopefully, unless something else breaks. It keeps breaking on me. So what's next? What's next in the target? Let's see. Dude, where's my spread? Oh, let's see. What's left over? So let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, yeah, cool. So, yes, it's not done. It's halfway done. So that's a given. Um, Finally finished the cluster, so we're getting there. We just need to build more gauges to do it. Pack has been ordered and done, so technically it fixed that now. That's been done. There's just so much to do. I mean, I got the power steering set up because if I'm gonna go drifting again, I'm going to need power steering. I think once I get the car fully operational again, I'm probably gonna also look into in the future like the extended knuckles, I think, so we can get a bigger angle. The angle kit. There we go. Okay, so we got that. We got that. That's pretty much it. I still gotta finish that. That could be an easy win right there. So is the wiring or the dash side. Clear up the wiring underneath the dash. I can do all that. I should do that. I just haven't done it yet. Um, And technically this is done already, so that's pretty much what is going on. Oops. Got through these now. Yeah. But yes, yep, that's what I got going on. That's pretty much that. Save it over here. Uh, do, 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 do. Vehicle. Oh, leftover. Save. Oh. Alright, so we save that. That's been saved. That's ready to roll. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the closing. Let's see. In the closing. So yeah, I do this every Thursday. Been thinking about taking a break if I don't do anything over the weekend or during the week after work, because I got daylight now when I get home. Um, then I might just call that a week and we'll continue on the next week. But other than that, for now, I'm gonna continue on. Just like it helps self motivate, and what even motivates me more is like getting it out there, getting the stuff out there like that. Let's see. Let's see. I know last time, a couple weeks ago, I did some wiring how-tos. I think I might do some more how-tos. A lot of good things. I think next week what we'll do is we'll cover, we'll cover my whole project that I did for the Carb VG30 setup and what I should have done, and I'll even throw it on a parts list. So that way, if somebody was in the future wants to build their own, like their own Datsun 510, and they want to swap in the VG30 stuff, let's say they have some type of VG30 vehicle out there, they want to swap over to a carb setup because they find carb is easier for them to work on. So I can probably do something like that next week. So we'll make episode 14. I'll give the update, and then we'll do the full walkthrough on that and what I should have done. So um, so there's a lot of research into that. Spent a couple years researching into it, building the list, building the parts. I think what hurt me the most was the distributor because I couldn't figure out a way until I stumbled upon performance distributors with DUI. I didn't know they were making it, but they don't make it often, but they do. Uh, that's actually a good thing for those kind of swaps. Anyways, if there's anybody in chat now that wants to have any questions on my drift car, which is the 1987 200 SX with a CA18 DET swap, go ahead and flip it around. Um, you don't have to wait for me now. You can always ask later on too. You can ask me in any other stream times. So yeah, this episode will be up on YouTube later on tonight, and it'll be on TougeSW I stream every night from 7 to late. A lot of times until like 11 o'clock at night, unless I'm feeling really tired. That's sooner, but I'm not. That's me. That's what I've been doing. And any other information, feel free to ask anytime, or best time now is right now. Yes, I think that's pretty much all I got. Um, Anything more? I'll see you next week, or I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night. I'm doing my first Vegas hackware version of the podcast. That'll be we're gonna boot up a Slackware VM, and we're gonna install AI on it. We'll probably use Olama or Llama. and then we're gonna use AI to secure it. What it thinks that I should secure it with. And since it's Slackware, not Arch Linux, it should be fun. So, anyways, I bid you all a good night. I drift, I hack, I play variety of games. Like I said, Monday through Friday, I'm live from 7 till 11, or from 7 till 8. I'm late is because I took longer at the gym than I normally do. So, other than that, that's that. WanderingRaven.net is my main network, so if you want to see my whole link tree there, it's all there. So anyways, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.